two. One, you done when I see.
Welcome to another edition of Nikki B and Friends, episode 65. What up, friends?
Hey, Nikki.
What's going on, y'all?
Nothing much. Freezing.
Right.
What you been on, E?
Nothing, just trying to decide on whether I'm going to turn this heat on or not.
Went from trying to stay warm or trying to stay cold to trying to stay warm.
Yep, with no in between.
What you been on, Shan?
I kind of missed the winter. Well, I have, in the last couple weeks, been working on getting a business registered with the state of North Carolina. Beer.
Did you do your own horns?
So I registered my cosmetic line. The Vetadone collection is officially registered with the state of North Carolina. And so now we're in the stages of selecting our products and packaging and getting the logo and website started. So it's all very exciting. So yeah, I became a boss.
I'm a boss. You've been riding around playing that? Because I'm a boss.
You know what? So when LegalZoom sent all my documents, they sent me this cute little binder. It's a little brown binder with my LLC's name on it. And when it came in the mail and I took it all off the package, I did play I'm a Boss by Khalees. I did.
I knew it.
I did.
What you been on, E?
Thank you.
Nothing. I know I didn't start a business, so, this way.
We'll send you a sample of lipstick or lip gloss.
I'll be a model. I got you.
That's perfect for you too, Shan.
And I'll do I got you.
Right, I'm gonna have to send you some juice. Shan gonna be sending you some
little lip gloss, and I'm gonna actually have a portion of my collection be for men. So, beer, butters, chapstick, little fragrance, lotion, whatnot. I got you.
Oh, I already know somebody gonna get them a nice little sample box.
Definitely for the Christmas season.
I heard it. I feel it. So yeah. So I just been, me. Same old. Been moving around a lot. You said what?
Really easy and stuff. Did you get everything packed up really easy and?
Yeah, I did. I guess everything actually went really smooth. I'm just really tired. Because I think, like he said, this weather changed on us, and then I'll be having sinuses, so like I'm having headaches with this, just a lot of stuff. But I'm gradually, I'm one of those people that, like, when I make a move, like, I'll be up all night unpacking everything. This has been the first time that I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm pacing myself, because, like, I'm telling you, and then I was, you know how you have people set some stuff up, and then I ended up kind of, thinking about, like, for my office, for instance. So I ended up moving all of this stuff by myself. Like, when I tell you my lower back, like,
icy hot.
You be doing this, or you get like old, I don't know what.
Not Nikki B.
No, right. That's what my baby said, because I said something to him about it. He was like, nah, Ma, you just been doing a lot. So, yeah, so I've been doing that, and already shipping my little pre-kits of juice. Just had somebody called before we got on.
I hear that.
So,
that's what's up.
That's what we doing. So, This evening of Nikki B and Friends, we have something special for our friends. When we're talking about businesses and things like that. So we do have a guest tonight who's going to talk to us about her company and how you guys can actually even become a part of it to create generational wealth for your family and a way of, when we talk about multiple streams of income, this could be another opportunity for you. So I'm going to, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and unmute and ask her to join us. Okay, she's unmuted. So welcome, Yolanda from Generational Wealth. How are you?
I'm
Yolanda.
blessed and
Yes,
highly
welcome.
favored. Hi, Nikki and Friends.
How you doing?
She said she blessed and highly favored.
Amen.
Yes,
God
yes, ma'am.
Right.
No, we are excited to have you on the show because I want to learn more about what you're offering and also, get some of my questions answered. And I think that we all have a couple of got some questions for you. So first, let me just allow you to go ahead and give a brief introduction, of yourself and your business and
Sure. So right now I have a group, it's called Generational Wealth 101. And it's pretty much a group of individuals where we have one core value, which is creating wealth, specifically in the Black community. Of course, we welcome all members, all nationalities, but we do want to push, us, the Black community being on the lower totem pole. Sometimes, I hate to say that, but it is the reality. So we are trying to change that narrative, change that reality, and we're using this group to come together as a community and make change.
okay.
I like that.
Yeah, I do. That's great. So if you white, you can't be in a group.
No, all money matters. We actually had a girl. Her name was like Megan, and I didn't know she was white. So I happened to look, and she came up, and I looked. I was like, wow. She was like, I feel your pain. It's like, ooh, I'm for the. She's for the movement, and it was just so beautiful to see that its color does not matter. Everyone is welcome to be in this group and to be a part of the movement.
That's
Right. Okay, so tell us, so how did you come up with the idea to say I want to create my own group instead of joining someone else's?
Okay, well, I guess I'll share a little bit of my story. I'll make it quick. Personally, I'm the type of person, I work really hard, and I always had the attitude, no one can tell me what I can't make happen in my life. And I was able to eventually get the six-figure job that I wanted. And, that was just something that, I still was in disbelief that I actually had achieved it. However, fast forward, even though I make good money, it's always, the whole goal is to make multiple streams of income so that you can invest and move money around. So I had joined a group, and I had got blessed, and then I joined another group, and I didn't get blessed. And I joined another group, and I didn't get blessed. And I was like, I noticed it was the same trend. You would get people that are group owners that are not used to experiencing that level of financial responsibility, for one, over other people's money, and that level of power. And then the integrity would start to fade. So I felt like I'm good at what I do when it comes to just running businesses and, work and just being really disciplined. I thought, let me go ahead and start my own group because I know my integrity wouldn't be wavered. I've already experienced a certain level of financial freedom. Mm-hmm. And I felt like something in me came to say, do it, Danielle. And that's kind of what happened. Go ahead and do it. So, and that's what happened. And now we have Generational Wealth, and it's, I got an outpour from the community for the group, and I was shocked because I didn't know what to expect. But surprisingly, it was a great response, great response. And now we have Generational Wealth, and we are moving money every day. I think this week alone. Last week, I think we moved $140,000.
Great. That's
Good
good.
job. That's
So
what's
is
up.
this like it so this is one of those I don't want to say it wrong, but is it Susu?
I wouldn't say put us in a category of a susu because
Okay.
it's a different level of management. Susus, they'll say you have to bring in 2 people. They say you have to, it's always a catch-22. At least that's what I've seen with Susu.
Right. And
We don't
that's
put
why I
that
haven't joined one.
right. And we don't put that pressure on our members. We actually do the footwork to bring in new group members, and we allow the testimonials and the word of mouth to bring in more members if that's what you guys choose to do if you're in the group. So, but we actually do the work in the background to actually assure that new group members are joining.
Okay.
So
So people can join this group and they don't have to bring in anybody with them.
nope, they can just come with me, myself, and I.
Okay. So then how much do they need to be a part of the group?
Right now, we do have something called the 4 for 4, which is a lower bracket board that we're currently running. The reason for this board was to actually just allow people to get the wealth growing within the community. So you put in $1,025 and you get back $4,100 as a return payment, and then you also do an auto re-gift, so you're automatically set to receive another payment within, I believe, 7 to 21 days is the turnaround time.
Oh, give me the turnaround time again. I'm sorry. I'm writing this down.
For auto regifting, it's 7 to 21 days. But if you're just regular, brand new to the group, it's 7 to 15 days.
Okay. So, okay. Because so talk to me like you would be explaining it to somebody who is so basic with this. So, I invest my money. And then other people invest their money, and then we all, because if you don't have to bring, and I'm just asking the questions that I think that the viewers would ask, but if you don't bring in, if I don't have to bring in 2 people, how does the money grow or constantly keep moving if it's just, if I'm just coming with me? Is it that we don't on bringing in people?
Well, essentially what's happening, if we don't include the fact that I do promotion in the background and I promote the group on different platforms like I'm doing here tonight, and it brings in, actually we're going to be posting on Baller Alert, I think this week, so you guys catch us online.
We don't mention other places on here. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I was like, oh man, I'm sorry.
I promise you, I'm teasing. No, Baller, I'm good. That's great. Because they got a nice audience. So then you really are trying to capture the community with that.
Right. We do want to get a good community size and just continue to reach and let people know about us. A lot of people haven't heard of Generational Wealth 101. Eventually, the group will be exclusive, and we won't have to do any promotion. People will probably be waiting to just get in. But right now, in the early stages, we still do that. So you don't have to bring any 2 people. That's totally up to you. What do I find happening? People invite friends and family all the time. It's happening constantly, especially once they receive their payment.
Okay. Okay. Because see, so that's what makes you guys a little bit that's what makes you guys a little bit different from the others. So I'll let Ian Shan go ahead with a question that they had, because I think that Shan has tried out of us. Shan is the only one who has tried a group before, and so because I'll just say that I was going to join a group, but that group never could take off because they couldn't get enough people. So they ended up, people who had signed up never got their payout. So I've been hearing some of those stories. So that's what has made me hesitant. But it does sound like yours is a little different. But because Shan has joined some type of group as such, I'll let Shan ask a few questions because I'm sure she has some. Oh, wait, he got him a notebook.
Yeah, I'm taking notes. You know?
So
Yeah.
I guess my first question is like, does generational wealth have like levels to, like, you know, you start off in a space and then you move up, and how does that work out?
No, we don't have levels. We have considered it, but no, not as of right now. We try to just move up as a whole. So as of right now, we're doing this lower one of $1,000 in, and then the next one that we're moving up to is $1,400. And the reason being is by that point we've created wealth within the community, so everyone has money to re-gift at this point, and are prepared to go into a higher bracket. So to move as one.
Okay. My next question is, so like when somebody gets a payout, like do the other members continue to put in? Like let's
When
say
you say,
it's Nikki's turn to get her payout, right? And she gets, let's say it's 7 of us, so she get what, $7,000? After she takes her payout, then are the rest of us putting in another 1,000? Like, how does that work?
So once she takes her payout, right now we have something called auto regifting, and typically we would take $1,000 off. You know, whatever the amount that you gift in, we take that off the top, so you're automatically put back into rotation. Now, as far as the payout is concerned, it just keeps going. So once Nikki is paid, the next 7, you know, right now it's 4, so the next 4 people will be lined up to pay the next person, whoever's in line. So we keep the order by a list format. So once you submit a submission or a form saying, hey, I'm ready to gift in, I have my 1025, then you go onto a list of people that are waiting to gift into the group. So you go onto the waiting list.
Okay, so
and we pull from that list.
Okay. So it sounds like you hold people responsible, and I think that that's not what other people are doing. Like I hear you saying auto regift, meaning you're automatically regifting, because I think that maybe that's where some people are going wrong at. The other ones, they just taking the money and running off. Right, they're not holding people accountable, like to make sure that they are reinvesting so it can continue.
Mm-hmm.
That is right. We are. Yes, because as much as, the whole group is my family, and I want to believe, that everybody has the same heart of gold that I have, we can't, it just doesn't always work like that. So this is where auto regifting comes into play.
Okay, well then that's great, because then, you got somebody holding you responsible. I think that's where maybe some things have went home. So, Shan, you got an E? You got
no,
one?
I'm done. Those are my 2 questions. Yeah.
E, you got one?
Yeah, I have a few questions. So, and I'm like Nikki, well, maybe more for me, like I need it broken down like as simple as possible. So, Yolanda, I know you keep saying, I keep hearing the phrase, we invest, we invest. What are we investing in?
I'm sorry about that, E. Can you say that one more time?
Yeah, so I keep hearing the phrase, we invest, we invest. What is it exactly that we're investing in?
Good question.
You're basically, you said what exactly are you investing to?
Yes, investing to or investing in.
Okay, so essentially, we always use the word gifting because it's not necessarily an investment. We are essentially just gifting one another. So you're investing into each other. So as a community as a whole, we invest into each other. So, this week, I think 14 people, now it's their turn to receive a payout. So at that point, we just keep that rotation going. So every day we give 2 people the opportunity to be in the actual spot to receive money, and then 7 people give money.
Okay.
And then that keeps going. And the reason why it's 7 to 15 days is because it takes about 7 to 15 days for us to get back to you on the list. So once you gift in, that's when it's 7 to 15 days, you get into rotation, and by that point, we're at your name again. And it varies because sometimes we will go ahead and do more than 2 a day. We'll say, all right, we're going to do 3 or 4 today and bless multiple people.
Okay.
Because it sounds like to me like that sounds good. The 7 to 15 days really sounds like a quick turnaround from what I have heard from other people. So I think that you are
Oh
very
yeah.
correct, Yolanda, in saying that this isn't the same um, as others are doing it because I've known, like I said, I have known quite a few people who have given that a something like this a try, but then they're like waiting and waiting, and my turn
For
should be coming
weeks.
up, right, and things like that. So, a 7 to 15 day turnaround is
And
is
the,
is great.
and the reason the magic to it all is the four. Because it's only four people to one, that is the
Mm.
magic number. You know, it doesn't take us
Okay.
very
So they
long
make it
to get to
even.
the
Everybody is gonna get okay.
Okay. So like
yeah.
it's like some type of I don't know what almost like I, the best thing I could think of is kind of like a fantasy football, how you have a board. So you instead of letting a lot of people on that board, it's only four people
Four
on
at a
that board.
time.
Okay.
Right. Yes. And that the key to it with us is the fact that we only do four people at a time. It allows us to get people paid in that time span. So even when we decide to increase the board, it'll probably go from instead of gifting in 1,000, you can gift in 1,450. But the number of people won't change. Now the max we may go up to is 5, but we have to stay at those lower ratio groups because we get people paid in a good amount of time, especially with the holidays coming up.
So my question is, so correct me if my thinking is wrong. So Yolanda, I gift you said it's $1,000 in, correct? Or buy in?
Yep, $1,025.
Okay. So October 1st, I give you my $1,000, and then what? October 16th, that's when I get my gift because it's the 7 to 15 days, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
And it takes about that. Sometimes again we'll run instead of two people getting gifted that on a day. We'll say, all right, guys, we're gonna do 3 or 4. So sometimes you'll get boosted up, and you may get it on October 10th versus the 16th, depending on how many people we do within a time span.
Okay.
I like this.
And all I have to do is just put that 1,000 in and just fall back and wait
And
for my turn.
wait for your turn.
That is right. That is right. That's pretty much it. And we try to, I do work with some of the older group members that's been there a while that may have a little flexibility. We'll try to move new people up because one of the things I noticed when I first joined the group, a friend of mine was like, okay, I'm like, I'm not spending my money on that. I'm not doing that. And then he's like, look, I just got paid $11,000. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, all right, I'll give you $500, and then you put the rest since you want me to go in so bad. So he was like, all right, I'm going to do it for you. So we go in, and then I got paid, but it wasn't until the moment I got $11,000. So I was like, okay, this works. Let me tell somebody. So we can't expect you guys to spread the word and spread the joy if you haven't received the payment. So we do sometimes move you guys up on the list so that you can get a faster payout.
Okay, I should probably get moved up since you on Nikki B and Friends and we advertising.
Oh, Lord.
We should be up in there.
Don't tell anybody that, y'all. But we do, we talk to members, and sometimes people don't mind trading spots from time to time.
Okay, so if we go, I'm sorry, go ahead, E.
No, so I know you were talking about like doing stuff for the Black community and things like that. Is this where we will get to like maybe like a Black Wall Street of old, where we have our own, everything, just our own Black community? Is that like the end game?
That is the end game. Now, given we haven't, at some point I would like to collaborate with my members and we start to put something towards the actual goal. But right now we're still in the building phases of actually creating the wealth that if people have money to move around. And most people that are putting in this level of money, they have a sense of responsibility and integrity to them. And they work hard. So it's easier to build. At least that's the future goal. So I'm hoping that in the near future, we can actually build towards the actual goal. Now, I do know we're about to do something called Blessing Sunday, where we'll just have a raffle where it's completely free and you don't have to pay anything to participate. And then whoever wins will actually give out money. Because I'm big on you have to give to receive. So That's just my motto.
Yeah. And so, okay, so now the question becomes, okay, now that you've sold us, all of us and set up, like, okay,
Right.
this might be, we want Mona to give this a try. So, and I'm sure that the audience is now sitting up like, okay, this may be something I want to give this a try. How do we sign up or get our name on a board? And is it one of those you post a board and you got to hurry up and try to get it on it before somebody else
Yeah.
grab it? What are the next steps? I've
No, it's
decided I
definitely
want
not
to be.
that kind.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's definitely not that kind of setup. We have a form, so it's well organized. Once you sign, pretty much you would download Telegram if you don't already have it. It's a messaging platform that a lot of people use, and then you can join our group. We do have a link where you can click on the link, and it takes you directly to the group. And
Okay.
once you're there, typically we have an administrator. Her name is Yasmin. As soon as she sees a new person come into the group, we will message you and welcome you to the group. It's almost like we try to give you the Chick-fil-A experience, So from the time you hit the group, we're gonna welcome you. Unless it's after 9, then we won't. We'll wait until the morning and reach out. And then we'll even offer a schedule welcome call where we'll just, similar to what we're doing now, we'll take a quick 5 minutes to kind of go over any questions or concerns that you may have. And we're very transparent. And, we even tell people, if you want to sit and watch the process, you can. It's no pressure. So so pretty much you would download Telegram. Once you're in Telegram, Yasmin will probably inbox you and say, hey, did you have any questions? And if you didn't have any and you just was ready to go, she would give you the form to go ahead and submit. Or maybe you didn't want to speak to Yasmin. There's always a pinned message at the top of the group where you can click the link to actually get to the form. And typically we post the form it's often posted within the group. So that's another option. Once you complete that form, typically within 1 to 5 days, you'll be called to gift in.
Okay, so then you'll fill out a form and all of that, so you make sure. Now, do you verify people's who people are? Do you verify that?
Well, typically what we'll do is we get a form. Once we've received the submission, we automatically reach back out to you, say, hey, we received your submission. Do you understand, do you have any questions? Do you understand the process? And then the night before it's time for you to gift in, we'll verify again that you're ready. And if we don't get a response, then we go to the next person on the list. Only because, we want to, when we do start to move money, we like to be able to keep it going. We don't want to have to stop and wait on people, so we try to make sure that people are prepared as much as possible.
Okay.
So
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Nope, I was just about to say, do you guys have any more questions? Go ahead, E.
Yeah, so I know you were saying that you want people that are willing to go. So does that mean people have to have like their bank account information on hand so that funds can either be deposited?
No, we don't take. No bank account information is needed. I had somebody submit that. I was like, oh my God, I don't want to see it. But no bank account. All you need is your, payment platforms. We require everybody to at least have a Cash App and one other payment platform, because sometimes people are trying to send you payments through multiple ways. So one person may say, hey, I have Zelle. I want to Zelle you the money. So you have to make sure you just have another option. But at minimum, everyone should have at least a Cash App.
Okay. So then that works out.
I ain't gonna front you under this. Sound like a little too good to be true.
It does, but I'm willing to try it.
Willing to try, but it sounds like way too easy, or I don't know. But I like it. I love this idea. I love that you want to provide, especially Black people, with generational wealth. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
You had me hooked on that.
Who's better to help us but us?
Right.
I agree.
That's the biggest part. We help each other, then we can grow.
I agree.
To help us. Yeah.
Okay. So Yolanda, if you could just take us through the steps of in the audience, so because I want to make sure that everybody has the steps, and I write the steps down myself. But if you could just take us through the steps, and now we say, okay, we do want to be a part of this. Can you take us through the steps of where do we go next?
Okay, so I'll make it as short and easy as possible. So first, the easiest way to find us is on social media, which is Instagram. It's generational wealth _101. So I'll say it one more time. That's generational wealth _101. And
So that's
you'll see us
wait,
there.
let me stop you because some people, it's GENERATIONWEALTH _101.
Yep, that's right. That's it.
Okay. So
And pretty much from there, once you're on the page, you can click the link in the bio, and it will ask you if you have Telegram. It'll automatically take you to the group. If you do not have Telegram Messenger, then you would want to download Telegram Messenger and then go back to that link in the bio, because that's the only way you can access it is through Telegram Messenger. Once we see you join the group, we will reach out to you to see if you have any questions or concerns, and we can take you through the process from there.
okay.
I like this.
I'm gonna have my money by this time next week, y'all.
Let me get my coins in order.
Yes, we welcome everybody. Come and check us out.
Yeah, and then I noticed too that that you're not, I think that I like this because it does seem like he said, like, too good to be true almost, but it's worth a try. But I like it just because I really like the amount, because I'm seeing a lot of people doing these little $100 little things and stuff like that, and it's like,
That's the one I got into.
did you get your money?
Girl, no.
You didn't get your money off of 100?
And it was 4 of us. You see what I'm saying? That's why I was like,
See, I think you have to have people with integrity too.
But they were also promoting me, like, you need to bring in 2 other people. And everybody I was talking to was like, girl, we is not doing that. Have you heard the stuff that they've been doing to people? We not doing that. And I was like, okay, well, listen.
Now I can say that once I had a conversation with Yolanda initially, I ended up going to the Telegram page, and I will say that all I was seeing was people putting up little money signs, like cashed out, like just like, are they really getting this money? Are these comments meaning that they get their money? So everybody on the page seemed excited. I didn't see anybody like, where my money? So
yeah, I make sure I take care of my people. I do everything and I can in my possible strength to make sure that this keeps moving. So we do work. I work very hard. Let's say that between my regular job and managing this group, it's definitely you got to have a good work ethic here.
Mm-hmm.
So, and everybody also, like she said, generational wealth _101, and we are going to put her flyer on our Nikki B and Friends Facebook page, where we have, our biggest following, and we will put it on our Instagram, Nikki B _and _friends. We will put her flyer there as well, so you can, I know you guys are in the habit of going there, so if you go there, you will be able to get this information as well. And then everybody who, when they get their payout, you use the word Nikki to cash app us.
Oh my money.
It's the opposite of the discount code. You pay us when you get paid. No, because we put you on. So No, so Yolanda, this has been great. Did you guys, Shan or E, get any more questions?
No, I think I am completely, in understanding of how all that works.
Yeah, I am too. So Yolanda, if you just want to, I will turn it over and just let you close it out and remind the people of what makes your organization a little different, what makes you different, and just any closing remarks that you want the people to know.
Yeah, we stand with a level of integrity at Generational Wealth, and I know some people may have had some experiences, but I just say, trust the process and know that you have a group owner that has a heart of gold, and we are here for the cause of changing lives and actually impacting the community in a positive way. So check us out. Come to Generational Wealth 101, Generational Wealth _101 on Instagram, or once Nikki posts a flyer, we have a phone number there. We're ready to help. We're eager to answer your questions. Just let us know.
Okay. Did you want to give out that phone number or just have them do the social
Sure.
media thing? Okay.
It's 919-857-6677.
Oh, that's a North Carolina number.
Wait a minute, Sarah, one more time.
Yeah. 919-857-6677.
All right.
Okay. All right. So we're excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. I'll probably do sign up for mine tomorrow. So I should have my money by next week, because that'll be that'll be a week. So I should have my money by next week. Re-on up.
When the listeners send me the donations, I have mine. So.
Oh, okay. That's how E.
Cannot stand
that's how we doing.
Anyway,
right. That's how we doing for E. Now you just said this your opportunity to do a business.
This is the business I'm trying to do. Help a brother
out. God.
I'm trying to get some of this generational wealth.
He's so irritating.
Okay. So thank you, Yolanda. We really appreciate you taking time to educate us and tell us about this generational wealth thing and answering our questions. We know that we're interested, and I'm sure that some of our viewers will be interested as well.
Absolutely. You guys have my phone number. You got my Instagram. That's anybody from the group will reach out to you if you contact us. We have Yasmin typically is the person that handles any type of correspondences.
Okay.
Y'all blow up Yasmin's spot.
Okay. All right. So thank you so much, Yolanda. And we look forward to posting your information and being a part of this generational wealth that you're trying to create to help. Because pretty soon, you sound business minded. Like this could be eventually a black bank. You know what I mean? Those type of things. You know what I'm saying? So it sounds really good.
We actually have we got people all over. We actually got somebody gifting in from Canada. So we're definitely stretching across slowly.
Okay. I love it. Well, great. Well, thanks again for joining us on Nikki B and Friends, and we will make sure that we post your flyer up so that the listeners can get to you. All righty.
All right, you guys have a good night. Thank you so much for having me.
No,
you're welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. So that was really good. I'm glad that I got, my questions answered. And Shan, it sounds a little bit different than what you're
It's completely different. I might be bringing up with, put my $1,000 in with them.
Yeah, I like that.
On my porch.
Well, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. But you know what? If you really kind of think about it, when she's saying generational wealth and stuff like that, you know what I mean? If this is really happening the way that she's explaining that it's happening and things like that, like this is how you could gift, your kids. You know what I mean? This could be graduation gifts. So it's like the gift that keeps on giving. You know what I
And they
mean?
take it off the top, so you ain't even got to worry about firing back in because they done already got that.
Yeah, and
I like that.
I really like that too, because it sounds like they're making people responsible because what I think what's happening, is that people aren't what are you aren't putting their money back in,
firing back in.
Right, and I think that that's maybe what's happening, but I'm telling you, the group, it was a group that couldn't even get off the ground, and I think that what was happening is that was kind of messing people up is that the person who I know, she didn't have her money to come in, so like her cousin was like putting up for like the family, but the family couldn't find two people, because if you can't come up with that, then how that's gonna work, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you don't have anybody to say, got mine, then like she said, you gotta do that in order for people to pass the word, because people have to know, okay, somebody got something out of it. So
yeah, and that is the only way, especially with our people. If we don't see no results or no returns,
we'll drop out of it quick.
Yeah. So I like what she said, even with the just gifting people money that they don't have to put anything in, but just to show like, hey, it's nothing, this is on the up and up. Here.
But I think that sometimes you just have to bet on yourself. I think that, everything may not be, we waste our money on so much other things, you know what I mean? And sometimes you're like,
100%.
If you add up what you spent on other stuff, why not take this chance? Is how I look at it. And I know that, like I said, people doing $100, and not that I'm like, frowned upon $100, but I was kind of like, that ain't really no money to be made for me. Like,
no.
$100, like that didn't sound appeasing
like
to
a
me.
big amount for real. I think I was like, okay, well, $100 is $100. Let me just
You like, I could go out to eat, so let me see if I get it. So Shan, how long have you been a part of the group that you're in, that you haven't got your money and you put in $100?
Let me tell y'all how they got over on me though. So you're supposed to fire in, which means you put your money in to get in on the board, right? Do y'all know it's been like weeks and I still ain't heard from nobody about my
Listen.
I still ain't heard from nobody about my damn money. But you know what?
Did anybody get a payout?
I'm sure the dude that started it did. I'm sure he got his.
He done paid out and made off.
He was on the messenger thing talking about how he got his and he had already fired back in. So, but I knew, like, when I gave my money though, I was like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna see this again, just based off how they was doing stuff.
How much was your thing?
$100.
And how long did they tell you to take before you get your payout?
Didn't nobody tell you nothing?
Oh yeah. Oh, that was the setup, Shannon.
Yeah, what you call it? AAE. It's the what?
Oh
the
man, that was the underplay for the overplay right there. Somebody got them a nice pair of Nikes on you.
Listen.
Wait a minute. What was it?
That's the overplay for the underplay.
Underplay, right.
They got over them. It's okay. That's your donation.
It'd be bold if I done went to every one of their houses and start busting out windows.
How many people was it?
I wouldn't even let you do that.
4.
I would have been like, Shan, for 100, just leave that alone. Like,
listen, I need $25 from everybody. Come on, Annie up.
Right.
Somebody to show me to tell me something. Before I be out here with a baseball bat.
They're like, let me give you
$25 a window. We got the front, the back, the passenger.
So they press charges.
Right. It ain't worth $100 now.
Right. They press charges. Then Shan paying $5,000 and all
I
the
Hey.
dudes on there like, I got a bigger payout.
MDOP, malicious destruction of property. I need to keep myself. I need to sit down someday.
Yes, you need to sit down.
Right, we just got done talking about your lip gloss business. They ain't gonna let you have them lip gloss popping while you on your mug.
Hey, I don't think we want your lip gloss popping in while you upstate.
But you know what would be a good one if they took Shan picture, and you know how they be posting like nice, cute jail people going to jail, and Shan lip was popping, and while she was in jail, like her lip gloss blew up and stuff. Me and E holding it down for you.
Y'all make sure I got money on my books.
Oh, you'll be the most honey bun having person in jail. I keep little Debbie's and
y'all
Hostess.
Make sure I got my hot Cheetos and my honey buns.
I was just about to say, you'll have honey buns and Hostess and little Debbie's.
All the best cakes.
You'll be selling them in your sales.
Yeah. And purchase me a carton of cigarettes every month. I'll be selling Lucy's.
Okay, you go get some extra time because you sound like you might enjoy yourself. Like me and E really only committing 3 months to your business.
We only got 3 months in this now.
Listen, my mama will take over. Just hand it off to my mama. She got it.
Shannon gonna make that $100 back.
You're right. But you know what, we laughing, but if that guy is collecting a lot of $100, that'll add up.
That do add up. Yeah.
It do. Because you gotta
come in
about it's different boards. It's 4 people to every board.
Oh man.
Why didn't you get your money though?
I don't know. But at this point, I think I would probably go to hell off on everybody. So let me just
Woosah.
Right.
Yeah, just look at it like you
I done got
dinner,
$100 a few times since then anyway.
Yeah. That's all it
right.
is. You was a
You
blessing
got
to
your
somebody.
business. Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna let they got it. They got it.
Just look at it.
I can't text no dude tonight like, hey, where my money at?
I thought you was gonna leave it alone. Like it just came back to you like, no, I ain't leaving it alone.
I would let them have it. I would let them have it. They got it. They got it. But I am interested in this though.
Right. But look at it like you ordered, went to a nice restaurant and the food wasn't good. That's all. You ordered you a steak and it was dry.
Wasted $100.
Yeah, $100.
Stuff that wasn't even good.
Right. So, all right. So let's do our closing remarks. Y'all should see Shan. Like she's so salty. If you leave the dude alone,
you done
Shan,
brought that back to
her
mind. Now she was over it. Now she. Shan, don't call that man.
Nah, I'm good though. I'm good.
Yeah. Keep looking over there at your book and think about your business and what all you got to lose.
I don't want to see you on America's Most Wanted now.
Right.
Did that show still come on even?
You gonna find out the hard way. You keep thinking about it. You gonna find out.
Right. We all gonna be like, it come back on because Shan on there tonight.
She gonna tell us, y'all, my episode on.
Right back home. Like, make sure y'all in front of the TV at 8:00.
That dude probably gonna be on American Greed though. Being greedy
like that on Snap. That's what he gonna do if I don't get my damn money. That's what's gonna happen.
We need to change it up.
You said you was leaving it alone, Sam. You can't have you leave it alone and don't. Dang.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
You believe her, E?
For right now, she gonna leave it alone.
Yeah,
by the time we record again, she gonna tell us. She gonna give us an update.
Yeah, we gonna give an update on that, and then she gonna let us know. So yeah, that's what we'll do.
Yep.
Wait a minute, my thing all loud in the background. Dang. I'm trying to be prepared for the prepare, and then I can't even get prepared for the prepare.
Lord,
anyway, so okay, let's do our closing remarks. E.
I just want y'all to pray for Shannon that she don't call and cuss this man out. Give her the strength to hold back, Lord.
Thank you, Jesus. Father, thank you, Lord. Thank you.
No, closing remarks though. This is something that I'm definitely interested in and something I want to invest in. I'm very much into giving back to our community and our people, so it's something I'm definitely interested in.
All right. So when you going in?
As soon as I get some money, when I get paid.
Okay. All right. Closing remarks, Shan. Don't bring up that $100. We ending it on a positive note.
I'm with E. I think this is something definitely that I want to get in on. She, really did a good job breaking it down. Oh, that's a pretty picture. She did a good job breaking it down. And I like how it ain't one of them things that you got to bring somebody in, because at this point a lot of people ain't even interested in that. But yeah, I think I want to get in too. I'm with y'all.
Yeah, I think that's the hardest part would be to bringing somebody in, because I don't want nobody messing me up or me having to go out and because everybody be want to know, like, if you got to bring somebody in, then you like, did you get your? They be want to know if you got your money, and if you ain't got your money, then they ain't coming.
Right? Yeah. No.
You know what I mean? So that's why I think it's hard. But she knew a lot of information. She sold me. I'm doing mine like tomorrow. So 7 to 14 days, I should have my money.
We gonna wait for your update.
See, I don't even care.
Right, we're gonna send her a text on the 15th day, like, hey.
All right, I'm gonna have 2 payouts before y'all come in. I'm cool. But on the real, she was very educated. So I just want to say again, thank you to Yolanda from Generational Wealth.
Yes, thank you, Yolanda.
Right, giving back and just trying to do something positive for the community. So we appreciate her coming on to really explain and answer our questions and answer our listeners' questions, because I know that they get, didn't hear a lot about it, because it's a lot of them going around.
Yeah,
I would say go to Generational Wealth, because she's the truth. Don't do the what Shan did.
Yeah, I thought we was letting it go,
Nick.
Because I don't want nobody to get caught up, because I think people be trying to go like, let me just see what's gonna happen, and then that brother counting on people to just let that's how he getting that 100. Like, I handle it. See, I don't want to say that on the air. Now we'll talk about it off of the air, because I don't want you to get in trouble and stuff like that. But yeah, he collecting too much. But just make sure that you check out whoever you're gonna do this with. But
everybody ain't trustworthy.
And Nikki B and Friends is doing the research for you, because we all joining. So we're telling you or asking you to join with us, or you can see, because I'm gonna let y'all know when I get my money. All right. Y'all got anything else y'all want to say?
No, I think I'm good.
No, I'm good.
All right. As always, we appreciate everybody for listening to Nikki B and Friends. Please follow our Facebook page at NIKKI B and Friends. We're going to put the flyer on there. You can follow the Instagram page at Nikki B _and_friends. And I need to do more with that. Shan doing the business. Somebody needs to take over that. But anyway, we need to do better with Instagram. But we're going to put our flyer on all our social media, so please check it out. Reach out to her on our flyer, be all our information. We're going to post it on the page. And if you have any questions, just get at her. So, again, thank everybody for listening and working out with us as always. We appreciate you.
Bye.
3, 2, 1, you're done when I say 3, 2, 1, you're done when I say